Good evening and welcome back to Scrapping on the Fly. I am back and I have come home from the 4th of July weekend to scrap. I got 5 pages completed, and since we didn't get home until like 6:30 p.m., I think that I did pretty good. These are mostly filler pages that I've done today. Trying to get caught up with the first part of Animal Kingdom so that I can get to one of my 2 favorite things in Animal Kingdom. I already did the Expedition Everest, which is one of my top 2, and my other one is the Kilimanjaro Safari. So I have the pictures created, printed, and ready to go. So that will be my next adventure starting tomorrow. But now like I said, I did some filler pages. So let's take a look at them. My first page is using the map part of the guide map. I use the other part to, I cut it here and then kind of roughed it up. And then use this for this layout, and then use this part to trim out. I still have some little bitty pieces left for some of the last, like the Kilimanjaro Safari and stuff. So I'm using this side to cut up. Now this one is a full one that I will leave together and find a way. I haven't decided exactly how I want to put this in there, but that is what this is. It's from the guide map at Disney. So I had some pictures printed on 4x6, so there were 4 on each, and I just placed them in the general area for where they were on the map. So the Tree of Life is right here in the middle, but I didn't want to put that in the middle. And then this is the bridge to get to the Navi River, which is in Pandora. This is the entrance to Africa. This is one of the markers that they have like out on the road, and because when we got to Asia we did the the feathered bird show, I thought that would be a good place for that. And then here's the little banner for Asia, and then here is a T-Rex bones that is in the actual dinosaur, the ride, like as you wait in Dinosaur Land. So I didn't have any, I think this picture actually came from Discovery Island, but I wasn't being too terribly picky. I just wanted to have it on there. This paper right here is actually from Nana's Nursery Baby Boy Paper. I've used this before. My sister gave me this when I was pregnant with my son. He is now 12. I still have quite a bit left because if you look at it, to me, it did not really cry out baby boy. So a lot of these were really florally. So I didn't use a whole lot of this, but I have found a fabulous way to use this paper. So this had all the animals on it. I just cut a piece of yellow cardstock to mat my map, and then matted all of my little pictures on a brown or craft colored cardstock. And then I added these little, let's see if I have a package of them. Yep. I have 3 packages of these. I don't know how I've acquired 3 packages of these, but I've just pretty much knocked out, I have this many left on one sheet because I put them on this page and the next page. So, I thought Animal Kingdom would be a great place to put animal print hearts. So, and you all know, my goal is to use up some stuff. So, here's this, and then its facing page has this paper also came from that nursery book, and then I cut a piece out of the center and then matted this yellow, which is the same as this, and then used a sliver of it here to like have a shelf for this big mat. And then this yellow plaid paper is also from that nursery book. And then this is that same paper that I used over here. So, and then I just kind of off-centered it and tilted it a little. This is a picture of us walking into Animal Kingdom. This is this up-close picture of this lamp right here. It's kind of cool looking. Here's my daughter by some of the greenery. I put this, this is actually the Disney brand by Sandy Lion. I have these lamps, and I thought, well, since this is a picture of a lamp at Disney, this is a perfect place to use a lamp. And this is also from that Sandy Lion. And then this came off of a cut apart from, I think it's American Crafts. Actually, I know it is. So, and then I used a few more of the hearts just to bring in the same theme from this page. So these are facing pages. And all of the paper except for the solids came out of that baby book. So what a way to repurpose a baby book and not use it on baby pictures. So there are those two. This is the Navi River. This is as you get into Pandora, this big rock formation. And then these are just some of the sites as we got to the Navi River. And then this is inside, like while you're waiting in line for the Navi River. So I just put this, there's a matching page to this that I already created, and it has the same, it is Reflections hot buy paper in the ombre, and so it has pink and blue. So I took the blue and I matted this picture and this picture, but I moved the paper around to where the white was on the bottom here and the white was on the top here, because it's darker up here in this picture, and I wanted to even that out a little. And then this red star paper came from this Echo Park 6x6, Remember the Magic. And so did, let's see, nope, this Admit One Magical Adventure. It came from the Echo Park ephemera pack that I have. And this is for the Wish Upon a Star. So I matted it on a white, mostly white but partially blue piece of the ombre, and then matted it on the red star, and then I pumped it up on some foam squares so that it would have a little bit of dimension. Put this magic banner up here. The other page says something about a magical adventure, so I was trying to draw that in, as well as the ombre paper, even though it's not the same color. Added a couple pieces of this just throw it around, washi, and I'm pretty sure that this is Recollections, because it did come from Michael's in a set. So this is, and then I had these funny little stickers of these critters that I can't figure out what in the world they're supposed to be. So since the ride for the Navi River is like full of all these unique and quirky kind of animals, I just thought this was a good time to tuck a couple of those in there and use some of them up, because I'm really not sure what in the world I would use them for. So that is page number 3. Page number 4 is the Otters. This somehow came off and I used glue. I will fix that. So we got to see the Otters. However, they were being ornery and would not go in the water. So the only pictures that I have are of them on dry land, and otters are brown, and so is the little area that they were in. So it's kind of like, where's Waldo? Where's the otter? So there's one right there, and there's some here, but you can barely see them. So I took a picture of the entry and then the little sign about the otters. And then right before we got there, there was this out foraging back soon. Honestly, I took this picture and thought I would use this on the section of my book about the restaurants we went to eat at, because I thought that'd be really funny. But I've decided the way that we ate in the park or at our resort almost every night, I didn't want to make a separate section for the meals. So I just figured I would put it in here, since we saw that like right around the same time that we went to see the otters. So this adorable is actually for a baby girl. But I wanted to write Otterly Adorable because I thought that would be punny. And so I found some letters that I liked that stood out enough but weren't like overbearing. And then I decided that this pink would be a good pop of color. I brought in the pink with the heart, the animal print heart, and then added these two things were on the same little thing with that. The only other thing that was on there were these little baby shoes, which obviously I have no need for on this layout. So we'll just toss those aside for a day whenever I have some reason for using those. So, but I thought it fit and I loved it. I brought in the little hearts. I matted these 4 pictures on off-white cardstock and then onto this green. I believe that this is, I know it's American Crafts, but I can't tell you what the name of the actual brand is, or the actual designer. But I love that paper and I used it earlier on the gorillas. So, and then I just off-center map, put it on the other piece of this, and then backed it all with off-white. Backed this all with like that craft brown paper. And then I didn't want to cover up all of this, so I just did this little bit down here. So, and then I just made a little journal note about how much I love otters, and I was sad they didn't get in the water. So there is page number 4. And then here's my most random page that I've done so far. Had a lot of pictures of animals in the park that I really wanted to document, and I could have made a whole page about meerkats and a whole page about the monkey that was flying around that like totally startled us. I could have done a whole page about the spoonbills, and I could have done a whole page about kangaroos, but I decided that I have already like gotten up to 20 some odd pages and I'm still in the first park. I haven't finished it. I haven't even finished it. The Kilimanjaro Safari is going to be a world ton of pages already. So I thought that these could go on one page. So I got 4 different colors from the same pattern book, or the same book, and I have now disassembled because I had like 6 sheets left. So it is from this color box. I have had this for a very, very long time. I couldn't even tell you how long. It has these 2, oops, not knock everything down. It has a sheet of stickers and a sheet of like cutouts. I have not used much of this. I really have just started using a lot of it lately. Every letter that's missing on here is on this page. I wrote meerkat and kangaroo in these letters. I may have to go back and tack them down because I feel like they're coming up. So I have never used these. I just used some of these, like here where it says love, and then like these stickers here that are just kind of peeking out are from here, and then this little flower and this flower, I popped those over one of the die cuts. I just popped those out and put them on alternating pages with a little piece of foam underneath so that they would stand out some. I just really want to use this up, so I cut them in a little bit more than 6 by 6. That way there would be no part that would not, I didn't want any of the background paper showing because I just used some ugly paper I don't like. It's orange. I'm sorry, I don't like orange. See, ugly orange. Don't use a lot of orange in my scrapbooking. Now this is different. It is patterned and it is lovely, but I'm just recently started using pattern paper. So anyhow, so I had a bunch of these little bug stickers. I really wasn't sure what else I could put on here because I only had this one monkey sticker. I didn't have a sticker of a meerkat. I didn't have a sticker for a spoonbill, and I could not find a kangaroo in my stuff. I couldn't figure. I can't believe that. So I just added a couple of little bugs and things. I mean, those are out in the wild. I thought it was a good time for that. So, and then added this cute little monkey flying. That was pretty fun. So this is the end of the 5 pages I've created. Like I said, I got started around 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I just really wanted to get some my stuff on down on a page, and I've got all that filler. So tomorrow, my goal is to find a home for all of these pictures right here. Now, when I say I took pictures of the Kilimanjaro Safari, I mean it. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I got a picture of us going in. I got a picture of us in on the ride. I have rhinos. I have elephants. I have giraffes. I have the ceiling as you go in. I have the little, I have it all. Like this. This is my pictures that I have to scrapbook for the Kilimanjaro Safari. And I refuse to shove them all on a page. So this will probably be, I don't know, 4 to 6 pages. Just because I want to be able to focus on them all. I did put a ton of them on 4 on a page. I even did some 6 on a page. But then there were some that were kind of special, like the baby rhino and this really hysterical giraffe who gave us a head nod as we were coming around. I wanted to, make sure I had a bigger picture of those. So, but some of these other things, and then I'm going to journal some because we had some fun stories about a little kid who was on our ride who was asking the tour guide questions, and yeah, it was fun. So anyway, so this is for tomorrow. So I hope you will come back and we'll go on this safari with me and see how we end up laying things out. I may end up getting them all together and putting them, creating them, and then putting one together on the video with you. I have no idea. We'll just see. And then the other thing I need to do while I am in Animal Kingdom is I have some dinosaur pictures from where we went to Dino Land, and that'll be at least 2 pages. And then I have some random pictures of me and my kids, a picture that I need to find a home for that I took of us on the Everest, and I have a picture of trash cans. Long story, and I'll explain it when the time comes. So that is what I've got going on tomorrow. So hopefully I can maybe, just maybe, finish up Animal Kingdom tomorrow or Tuesday, and then we can move on to the next park, and that'll be a big surprise for you all because I'm not telling you where we're going next. So I hope that you all had a great day and a wonderful 4th of July, and I hope that you got a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping.